Hey guys, thanks for watching the Tattoo Budcast, the only podcast that feels like a tattoo. That feels like a road trip. It doesn't work for this.
Yeah, it doesn't work for this.
Anyways, we're doing our first bonus episode. That's what you guys are about to listen to.
Yeah, it will only be audio, and it takes place in the car on our way to the Northern Arizona Tattoo Convention.
Yeah, so we're going to release 3 little bonus episodes. So buckle up, because we're hitting the road.
That was good.
Fuck 4th of July. Fuck America. Are we recording more or no?
I think we kind of have to.
Yeah.
We're record.
Because I got a buck. Oh, we're recording already?
Frick yeah, dude.
Oh. Well.
I think you have something you need to share.
I did a cute fucking thing. As usual. I am about over halfway to our destination.
Yeah, we're just under 2 hours.
And my boyfriend got home and texted me and said, "Did you know you left your iPad?" And I said, "No, I fucking didn't." So now I have to... What are you looking for?
What's the address to the place?
To what, Prescott?
To the convention?
It was 1500 AZ. This hasn't come up yet?
1500 AZ?
Yeah, AZ.
SR69?
You're fucking gross, dude. Let me check. Sorry, guys. I'll continue my story in a second. James pressed record before he was ready.
AZ16. I would imagine it's SR.
Prescott.
That's the guy.
Okay. So anyways, my boyfriend texted me talking about that I left my fucking iPad, so I had to have him overnight it, which is cool, right? Like, he's like, doesn't matter how much it costs. I said, no, I'm gonna sell you. Whatever it is, make it happen. But the fun thing about that is tomorrow is fucking 4th of July, so now I'm not gonna have it
Till Saturday.
till Saturday. But you know what? The thing about me is, like, I'm kind of glad I left it because, like, I just love to draw on paper. Psych!
You just want to get in touch with your roots.
Yeah.
All right, that kind of made me want to talk about all of the things we've forgotten over the years as tattoo artists. Or not even just tattoo artists, just
as
fucking,
people?
just as trash people.
All right, well.
What you got?
Let's see. One time I forgot, well, as a tattoo artist, one time I forgot ink caps, and I was doing a house call, so I had to use the caps of water bottles.
I've done that one.
Luckily I was just doing black and gray, so that wasn't too bad.
I remember a convention where you forgot all of your flash.
Oh yeah, last, not this past Grand Canyon convention, right? But the one before that. Yeah. Me and James walk into the shop. You know, we always say we could get distracted by another task. So we walk into the shop and we're packing, and we're being really good about packing. And we both have our collapsible wagons, remember? And we started to, like, pile stuff onto the wagons, and then we're like, I bet you we could do this in one trip. So then it became a game of how can we balance everything, armrests, chairs, fucking tattoo cases on top of each other. And then I left without taking down my flash. Which, I mean, it would not be completely terrible because a lot of people don't take their flash, but that's like literally the backbone of our booth, so.
Yeah, it's what we put as our banner for the most. We have a small banner, and we surround it with our 11 by 14 flash.
So it looks like a tattoo shop wall.
But if you remember, that wasn't the only thing we forgot. We also forgot our banners. And it was the same convention. So she had to phone a friend, which is our friend Lloyd.
We had to use a lifeline.
Yeah, so he was nice enough to...
You guys have met Lloyd.
Yeah, to print all of her flash sheets. Meanwhile, at this time, the convention has already started. Right?
Yeah.
Like, doors were already open.
Yeah.
And so... Yeah, so Lloyd was nice enough to print out all of her flash, hand deliver it to her booth, And I had forgotten our banners, so we had to go get some poster board from like fucking Walmart or
But we had
Staples or
noticed
something.
that we forgot the flash after we had already got the banner.
Yeah.
I mean, the stuff for the banner. So luckily he was already working on that.
Yeah.
But man, did we pull that out of our ass. And then the year before that, Goonies came with us, and she forgot her power source.
Yeah. And again, we had to phone a friend.
And
Luckily, our homegirl Anna from Arizona had an extra one. And
was she an apprentice at that time?
I believe so. Yeah.
So she was at the convention, but she wasn't working it.
I think she was working the stencil booth. that
Yeah,
year.
so she was able to get hers from her tattoo shop.
But dude, this shit fucking, it has always been a thing for myself. I don't know about you. The earliest one I remember, I was like 11 years old, and I went on a work trip with my parents. My mom was a phlebotomist, so she would go up and down California and draw blood from firemen. So there was this trip where she was hitting two...
Imagine you found out she wasn't a phlebotomist, she was just a serial killer.
That'd be tight. Well, anyway, so we had to go to 2 different cities in Northern California for 2 separate departments, and I thought it would be a great idea to take my guitar because, you know, I'm a musician and I should have my guitar with me.
Yeah.
So I fucking took my brand new acoustic guitar and I wanted to keep it safe in the hotel room the first night, so I put it away in the closet. And guess where it was the next day when we checked into our other hotel? Fucking 3 or 4 hours away. Oh yeah, it was still in there.
Did she want to fuck you up?
Yeah,
If you were one of your sisters, would she have fucked you up?
maybe. No, yeah.
Or they at least would have got a fucking stern cuss out.
No, my mom only got involved physically when my sisters were getting involved with each other physically.
Like she had to put the smack down.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck, man, they're gonna say it's not there. Of course, that was my catastrophic thinking back then at an early age. But they were nice enough to hang on to it until we were on our way back down, heading home. So we stopped in at that hotel. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I think they turned around to go get it. And it cost us 4 hours.
I love how you don't even care. You're just like, I just got my guitar back. You don't even know what lengths really they went through. I have one more for you to say before I say mine.
All right.
Simba balloon.
Oh. Did I ever talk about this on a...
I don't know. I don't know if you've told them or you've just told me.
If I haven't, I will share it.
You're going to share it either way, so just bust that nut.
Yeah. So when I was in kindergarten, there's the kindergarten graduation.
Hell yeah.
And
my boy was at top of his class. Decorated.
So at our ceremony, my mom showed up and she handed me a Simba from Lion King balloon, like a congratulations on your graduation thing. And I thought it was the sweetest thing. My mom was the best. And I remember we literally lived around the corner from my school, and we get out of the car, and as soon as I get out of the car, it fucking flies away. And I was fucking so heartbroken. But it wasn't the fact that I don't have my balloon anymore. It was the fact that I didn't want to make my mom sad. I felt like I disappointed her that I lost it.
Like she was so attached. That's like your earliest form of people pleasing and codependency.
Yeah, I didn't want to hurt my mom.
Okay, I have 2 things this is probably the exact order that we told these same stories in last time. But my first recollection of codependence and people pleasing is when I was younger. My sister, so I have a sister that's a little less than 3 years older than me. She always wanted to be a villain or something scary for Halloween, and my mom would always be like, Asia, why do you have to be something scary? And I was always something pretty or cute, princess, whatever the fuck, fairy, insert here. But I low-key really wanted to be something scary, but I thought that if I was, my mom's heart would be so broken and she would have no fun on Halloween, so I always picked something cute. Like, is that not so sad?
That's fucking psychotic.
Yeah, that's like so codependent. Like I am all her happiness. This is all on me.
You were like Eminem in the bathroom on 8 Mile with your costume on.
Yeah. One shot, one opportunity. Mom's spaghetti. Mom's menudo. And then mom's fideo. And then the other one, another thing that, okay, so going back to early memories of forgetting shit, I have two things. When I was in junior high-ish, or whatever little girls first start wanting to carry a purse around, so probably like 6th grade, maybe 7th grade, I literally got banned from carrying purses because my mom had to turn around so many times for me to get my purse. Like, we'd be at a family party or at a restaurant or whatever, and then we'd be like halfway home or whatever, and I'd be like, my purse! And she was like, you're not allowed to carry one until you're more responsible. So there was that, which I have lost my purse more times than I can count. I actually just had that scare this week. And then the other one was I almost got banned from being able to unroll my window in the car. Because,
like roll your window down?
Yeah. Sorry. It's the same as hire it, huh? You don't unroll a window. So it was our first car that we got as a family that had automatic windows and doors. And so, I
found every reason to put it up and down.
Yes. Well, no. The reason I wasn't allowed to is because we would always get to our destination. My mom would shut off the car and I'd be like, my window's down. And she's like, you put your window up the minute we get in the parking lot, or you cannot leave it, or you cannot be putting it down. Yeah.
That's one of our things. I think I remembered another one. Oh yeah. This was kind of because I was drunk, but one time I was on tour and we were in Colorado. I believe it was Pueblo, and we played the show, met some people there, and got invited to stay at this house, to have an after party. They cooked us food.
I have distant family there.
Really?
Yeah,
no way.
It's ghetto.
It is.
It's the hood.
It is. And so we stayed at this house and fucking raged all night long. And we had to hit the road super early, and we get to the next town, and I'm like, hey, have you guys seen my backpack and my laptop? Nope. But yeah, so that happened pretty regularly on tour, but these people were nice enough to mail it to the city that was like 4 days ahead of us.
See, and then the thing about this though is that me and James are always the fail upward kind of person, and things always kind of just work out no matter what we forget, what we lose. And I can stay pretty steadfast in that. Like, even this whole thing, like, my boyfriend's like, are you serious? You want me to overnight it? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's not going to be there for a day. And I'm like, it's all right. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But James always panics.
Yeah, I will freak the fuck out.
And it's not like he has a less success rate than me. He just freaks out. Like, for instance, I always give him shit because whenever he thinks he misplaced his phone, I can tell because it looks like he's playing like the congas on his body.
What is it called? The ham bone?
Yeah, like that guy. Remember? Have you seen that video of him? Like, he gets so crazy, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even gonna pay you no fucking mind because I know that you're gonna just reach in your, like, I don't know, you just so happen to put it in your jean jacket pocket or something. But like, he's just like busting a sick ass riff on his whole body. And
heading to Arizona, I remembered that I also one time forgot my flight. I was gonna go do a guest spot at Lloyd's shop, Gypsy Rose, and my flight was at like 6 a.m. or something like that. So I had to be at the airport by 4. I like to be there on time or earlier. And so my flight was supposed to take off at 6, and I woke up at 7.
Oh shit.
Slept through all of my alarms.
But no.
What?
Go ahead, finish that, and then I'm gonna remind you of one of your silly things.
So I slept through all of my alarms, and I fucking wake up in a panic. And so the only option I had was to rent a car one way And so I get to the fucking rental place, and it was literally, the line was like around the building and down the sidewalk. For some reason, I don't know what was special about this day, I can't remember, but so I finally get the car, and I take off, and what should have been a 6-hour drive turned into a 10-hour drive because of all the traffic leaving LA. So I didn't get there until, I don't know, like fucking after midnight. I remember calling Lloyd, and he fucking left the key outside for me and everything. And so that was probably the only time a situation didn't work out because I forgot something.
It worked out.
It worked out. I got there.
Yeah, it literally cost nothing more than a headache or a minor or an inconvenience. I was thinking about, what about the time when you booked your flight for the following month?
Yeah, I went to Vegas with our merch girl Susie. We would take random trips out there and just kind of go rage for a couple days. And we bought our flights separately, and on the way back, we stopped to eat somewhere before we were going to take off to the airport. And I was like, all right, we should check in. And I was like, hey, for some reason it's not letting me. And she's like, oh, I checked in, I got my ticket. And yeah, it was for a fucking month later. So she goes home, and I end up having to get a whole other fucking room again, and I bought a new flight, and I made it. But again, I made it home. I
have a missed flight story, but it was drug induced. So, I used to get prescribed Ativan. Do you know what Ativan is?
Heck yeah, I've had it.
Okay, so yeah, it's like pretty much Xanax. So I used to get prescribed it because I used to have there was a while where I was plagued with anxiety attacks, and I took it. I was going to a convention, I believe, or no, maybe I was meeting up my family somewhere, like wherever my sister was stationed in the south. Anyways, that's not important. So I'm going somewhere, and I get nervous before flights, but not anything like crazy, like just like the intrusive thoughts, like what if this plane goes down, or like things like that, you know, like nothing like where I have to be talked on to getting on the plane. But I was like, fuck yeah, I have my Ativan, I'm just gonna take it so this flight goes like fine, you know. I don't remember if I took the right dosage or if I abused it, but probably me at that age, I fucking took a couple more. But anyways, I'm in the terminal, right? I get to the terminal early. Nobody's around, so I'm seated right in front of the desk. Like, they could see me. I fall asleep, wake up, all fucking barred out. I fall asleep, and I wake up and the flight took off. I was like, but even then, dude, I told myself, I was like, well, probably I didn't freak out probably because I was on so much fucking Ativan. But I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go to the desk and tell them what happened. And they put me on the next flight, but it was like I had to wait a couple hours. But isn't that so shitty of the people at the check-in to not like, or not the check-in, but at the desk to not just be like, hey, ma'am, is this your flight? You're clearly the first one here, seated in the front.
And they know that that you're not there.
Yeah.
They'll say your name over the intercom even if you're late.
And I probably didn't wake up when they were saying my name because they were probably saying it wrong.
That's probably.
I'm like, Sanae, bitch, you're about to miss your flight. Oh yeah, that fucking sucked. I think I was meeting up my family because I think I remember having to text them, and I told them that why I missed it. Oh, that was so funny.
Dude, we're so good at forgetting stuff. If there was like a reward for forgetting stuff, we'd have that reward. Award. You forgot the word award. We've been rewarded.
I like how you literally forgot the right word.
After I said it the first time?
Yeah. What's another one?
I don't know if it's a matter of forgetting. It's maybe just being irresponsible. But I forgot to check my passport before I went to Mexico with the band. And so we all get there together and we go to check in. They all get their tickets. I go to scan my passport to check in, and it says error or something. And try another machine, error. Go to the front desk person, and she was like, well, this passport's expired. And I was like, oh fuck. like we're playing the following day in Mexico City, or Monterrey, Mexico. I forget which one it was. And so I look at the band and I was like, hey, it's expired. I don't know what the fuck to do. And I go and talk to the lady and I was like, well, what are my options? She's like, well, the passport office is open until this time. If you could rush over there, they might be able to help you out. And I fucking look at the guys and they didn't even say bye to me. They just fucking get on the plane and I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll just figure this out on my own.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another one. Coming back from Mexico one time, I put all of my shit, so I go through TSA. When we're in TSA, I put my boarding pass into one of the rubber containers or the plastic containers with all my shit, right?
Yeah.
I put it right by my shoes. Okay, I know where it's at. All my shit comes out, my boarding pass is gone.
Oh my God.
Or I get to my terminal, my boarding pass is nowhere to be found. I run back because at this point it's like, dude, what the fuck do I do? Like, cause you can't go walk back through, and it's a different country, whatever. And I freaked out. I went back to TSA and they, thank God, ended up like after a few minutes they found it. It had been taken out when, you know how those like brushes that are those brush curtain things that are over the x-ray machine,
Little flappers.
But I also have a government issued identification expired. Not this past birthday, but last birthday I went to Hawaii for a guest spot. I try to do it every year on my birthday, and I go to pick up my car that I already paid for, already rented, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't issue you this car, your ID's expired.
Oh my God.
And I was like, God damn it. But I was like, hopefully, I didn't freak out. I'm like, hopefully there is a way that I can renew online because I haven't had any issues, right? So I go, I renew it online, and then it's like, okay, print this paper out, your ID will be, issued, or will be sent to you in, 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, obviously there's no fucking printer, so then I had to take an Uber to the nearest FedEx, print my shit, get back, get my car, and it all worked out.
You couldn't have just showed them on your phone?
No.
Jesus.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like in all of these stories, in all of these cases, it works out.
It works out.
It works out.
Rarely can things not be fixed unless you do something mean. But when it's things like that only affect you, really, it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm the one that's gonna pay for it.
I didn't finish my Mexico story though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So the guys get back, they take off. I hop in an Uber, and this little Asian guy that was the driver, I told him, the situation, and he was like, I will get you there like James Bond. And he put his sunglasses on, and this motherfucker was right in the shoulder on the freeway, all this crazy shit, and he gets me there with like 20 minutes to spare. I fucking rush in there, fill out all the paperwork, and they fucking got me a brand new passport right then and there. Go back to the airport, the lady, she was like, oh yeah, she was like, is there any way you could be here at 4 a.m. for a 6 o'clock flight? And I was like, anything.
Yeah.
And so I get on the flight, and I finally get to Mexico, and I realized that I had no idea how I was going to get to the venue because I don't speak Spanish. I don't know if they arranged anybody to pick me up or anything, and I just get there with fucking no clue about what I'm going to do. And so I'm just walking around the airport kind of aimlessly, and then I see this lady and a little boy holding a sign that says Jimmy Jam.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was our friend's wife out there who picked me up, and it was like an hour and a half drive from the airport. And they got me to the hotel, or the venue, about like an hour before we played. It worked out.
You should tell that story next time as the James Bond guy was the one that got you to the venue just in time for when they're announcing your guys' band, and you run in there and your guitars or your bass is already tuned, and you snatch it from the tech and walk right out onto stage for your first solo.
Yeah.
Man, we are forgotten.
We are.
But I mean, I guess nothing's that big of a deal. Unless we except for that your sister's gonna beat my ass because her butterfly fell off. Oh, it's right here. Come on. Okay, now it's time to freak out. Well, how many hours do we have left till we get there?
We have an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. That's good time.
Yeah.
So do you think we'll make it to load in before?
It says we're gonna make it there with 20 minutes to load in.
Okay. So probably just pump and dump.
Yeah, if I can not forget to make the left turn that's coming up.
Oh shit.
This place is cool though. It's on the top of a hill in Prescott, and it is a resort / casino. It's a pretty cool layout, and there's a pre-party like we were talking about, and there's every night there's something to do.
Is it on a reservation?
I believe so.
I think so too.
Yeah. There's a diner in there that I used to, when I used to do the convention, I would go pick like one of the days in the morning and go eat at the diner and pick a random couple that was eating, usually an older couple, and pay for their meal without them knowing.
Are you gonna do that this time?
Fuck no. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think so.
Is it good luck or something?
I don't know. I did it the first time I tattooed there, and I just kind of kept doing
What's
it.
in it for me? I'm gonna go in a disguise. This is the convention that, if you guys have been listening since the beginning of the podcast, early on we had our boy, our bud Frank Allen, and they were talking about James and him had just done Nashville, but they were talking about the year before that they did Prescott, and like a guy died and all kinds of shit went down, and
yeah, it's interesting town.
yeah, so wish us luck. We'll let you know which couple James ends up fucking from buying them food. Because
that's the reason why you find out. It just never works out.
I'm sure that he was not doing it out of the kindness of his heart. Oh, before we hang up, we are driving through the Arizona desert, and there's these like little tiny communities off to either side of the road that's just like dilapidated house, a couple of RV trailers, and then like tin roofs and shit, and like we were talking about how scary they look, and what is it like?
We're talking to you guys.
Yeah, somebody tell us. Like, that's what we were talking about. What was it? Were we on here when we were talking about the urban exploration thingies?
Yes.
Or were we just talking amongst ourselves?
I think so.
Look at a Family Dollar.
Have you ever been to a Family Dollar?
Yeah, I think so.
They're like a ghetto, even ghetto or Pick and Save or Big
Doesn't
Lots.
feel like family to me. That's a big old cock over there.
What?
There's a big old...
What kind of town is this?
Coyote's restaurant. There's a lot of Mexican places, but I wonder if they're any good or if they're bad. All right, well, we'll call you guys later.
All right, later, fool.
Talk to you later. Bye.